Buddy, John, one of the things that he said stood out for him, he thought he threw some really nice curveballs today. Did you see that from John?
Yeah, I mean, John's stuff was fine. He was up just a little bit. If you really break down that first inning, they got two seeing eye ground balls, and then, hung a slider to Coward to get the second run across in the first. He was just a little bit up, but, I just like this delivery. I liked how the ball was coming out. The slider wasn't as crisp as we see it, but first downing, fine.
Now, how about Hoffman? He said he tried to go up and in on Rivera and he hit it out, but other than that, felt pretty good about his outing.
He felt all right, too. A couple good pitches throughout his outing, I thought. Again, with Jeff, it's just going to come down to, commanding the fastball. And if Jeff can locate that fastball, he'll be just fine.
We talked about Ryan McMahon this morning, and he had another opposite field double today. Usually you tell us when a guy goes oppo to you, that's a good sign.
Well, I think his approach is such where he wants to stay on the ball, the ball away from him. He wants to drive it the other way. I think he has the ability to pull the ball, but, we're just looking for good at-bats from Ryan. And, so far in a very short, sample size here, he's given us good at-bats.
How about guys that you said were going to come in and be competitors, Jordan Patterson and also Mike Tauchman? I mean, those guys, just from the start of this, taking advantage of playing.
They're playing well. Talk had a big year last year in AAA. You saw the power numbers go up. He was driving the ball better. He's got some bat speed that should equate to some extra base hits and a few homers. And that ball was well struck today, to straightaway center. But Talk's playing well. He's getting some hits. He's having good at bats. And Patterson, he's getting his hits, and he can play the outfield. He can play first base. He's been around a little bit now. He knows the drill. So these guys are all fighting, man. They're all fighting, which is great.
Obviously, you worked with BD Epler back in 2016. You must have seen Ohtani's video so many times. Is he what you expected?
Yes, it's always nice to see a player up close and personal for the first time. But from my perspective, seeing him for the first time live, there's a lot to like. He's got size. It looks like he's got strength to his body. He's got a quick bat. He swings the bat pretty well from what I saw today. Haven't seen him pitch. Looking forward to that. So maybe he'll be on the mound when we go over to Tempe. That'd be nice. I'd like to see it. I like to see exciting players. I like the half zip, quarter zip, San Diego State. Okay.
Thanks, buddy.